Hi there! Welcome back to my channel, Sage Creates. I'm Sage, and today I'm going to be showing you the newest project that I finished. Let's get started. So over the course of the last month, I've been working on this project. I am doing a trade for some photos, so this is going to be for the photographer. It is a granny square skull cardigan, so imagine what that would be. That's a lot. Imagine. And here it is. This thing is huge. It is so long. It is all the colors of the rainbow as well. So yay pride. Super long. It's got little pockets on the sides here. I had a lot of fun doing this one. This is actually my second skull granny squares cardigan that I've done. I've made a black and white version before, but I had the idea of doing the cascading rainbow down, and we ran with the idea. So this is what I ended up making. So let me start at the beginning here. This is made of 100% acrylic yarn. I had a temperature blanket that I had gotten all the yarn for, and it was going to be the rainbow colors and everything, from red all the way down to purple. And I got about halfway through the blanket, decided it was going to be way, way too big, and I took it all apart because I didn't know what to do with it. It was a beginner blanket, my stitches were way off, it was too holey and everything, so I decided to scrap that project, but I have officially repurposed a lot of the yarn. So for this, it did not use all that much for the colors. I mainly used a lot of the black yarn, which makes sense. It's mostly black yarn that you see with little pops of color, which is what I wanted. I believe I used a 4.5mm hook for the squares. I will link the YouTube tutorial that I used to create the squares in the description down below. I went through and made 95 squares for this particular size and style and everything. It mathed out to be that much when you add all the squares up. That's how long I needed it to be for the body portion and for the sleeves. It's how wide I needed it to be. Those were the measurements I took and just kind of put the squares in the order that they needed to be, sewed it all up, and I also added ribbing to this as well. So I did not do the ribbing on the cuffs. I just did a couple rows of single crochet because it's already pretty long. But the body portion here has the ribbing, if you can see that, all the way down, and at the very bottom I just did a row of single crochet all the way along the bottom. Yeah, so it was actually pretty easy to put together. If there is more interest, I can try to put together a tutorial video. There were a couple things that I added to this one that I've never done before, never seen before, and I figured out how to do it. So I came across a problem in the mathing when it came to doing the sleeves for this. So for each sleeve, well, let's see here. We've got the front panel here has 2 squares. The back side has 5 squares. The arms ended up being about 3 squares, 1, 2, and 3 around, but all the way up at the top I needed 4. So I needed to have 4 squares around the cup, or around the arm here, but only 3 squares around the arm here. So I had to figure out how to taper it to get from this side to this, and to do the armpit here to create a little bit of space across the chest area as well. So what I ended up doing is kind of creating a triangle on the piece, kind of like a gusset, if you will. It's along right here, which is the whole armpit area. As you can see here, it's got the triangle that builds off of this. So what I did is I crocheted a single row along the side of the square here, going this direction. I'm trying to position this so you can actually see it. It's all black yarn, but I created a triangle piece on each end of this, and that kind of gave it a little bit more room. So I really like how that turned out. It's very seamless. It's kind of the idea of when you have like an elbow patch or, you know, that sort of thing. It's along the armpit area, and it's also the point where you're going to get the most friction, I feel like, and having the single crochet back and forth rows versus the double crochet of these squares, it's more tight together, so it's not going to pill as much or as fast, I'm hoping. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this project. It took me a while to make it because, again, it was 95 squares. I have a couple shorts that I made based on this cardigan. You'll see, I believe I did a 71 out of 95 square video. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to give you a little update, show you a bit of this. I will insert some footage here of me trying it on, and that way you can see how it looks on a person and everything instead of just in this little window. So let's cut to that footage now. Alright, let's see how it fits. Also, I do promise I am wearing shorts. See, sleeves are like the perfect length. And the person that I'm giving this to is a little bit smaller than me size-wise, so it should fit them perfectly. It fits me, but they wanted it to be a little bit oversized. So you can see the sleeves, all that room. It's got pockets. Isn't this thing so cute? And you can see I did the ribbing all the way down to the bottom. It added that little bit of effect here. I really like this thing. I wish I could keep it, but maybe I'll have to make another one. We'll see. So yeah, that is it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you would like, hit the subscribe button if you would like to see more videos of mine. The like button if you liked this video. It lets me know to make more content like this. Leave a comment down below. Let me know, how's your day? Did you like this pattern and everything? Would you like to get a pattern for this? Would you like me to make one in the future? So let me know. And yeah, I will leave the links in the description down below for the inspiration and everything, for the pattern for the squares and everything. And I will leave all of my socials down there as well. So yeah, have a nice day.